to everybody. I'm here with Pastor Engle. He's in Portugal this moment, and we want to ask Pastor Engle what's on his heart, what is he carrying, what he's seeing for our nation of Portugal.
You know, I've been here for last several days. I'm traveling with you all through Portugal, and I've came here calling for a worldwide fast, March 1st through April 9th next year. And when I came here, I didn't expect the kind of hunger that I have seen here. Everywhere I've gone, there's this passion and fire and expectancy of God. I think Portugal is being prepared to be a kindling of fire for all of Europe.
Amen.
Others have said to me, we believe that Portugal is the gateway of the West to all of Europe, and that what is coming in terms of revival to Portugal actually could affect the whole continent of Europe. So we've come here, we're really expectant, and the people of this loved us here, and so we're believing that Portugal will lead the parade of history for Europe in the days ahead. I'm captured by the Nazaré waves, the great waves of Nazaré. We believe a great wave of revival is coming.
Amen.
And it is going to issue forth a sending movement of young men and women out of Portugal into the nations of the earth as missionaries and evangelists. And so we're believing for the Nazaré wave to strike Portugal and then flow over like a tsunami over all of Europe.
Amen. And a second question, Pastor Engle, what do you think is the next stage, in a sense, to filling stadiums in Portugal?
Well, I believe we're headed into the days, we've been praying for 30 years for stadium Christianity. We believe that stadiums were built not just for soccer teams, football fields.
Amen.
They were built for the churches in the days of revival. These prophecies have come for years. I have been praying for years that stadiums will be filled with revival, with massive evangelism and sending of laborers. And so when we've been actually going and driving through Portugal, we've been looking at those stadiums, and we are literally being stirred that the stadiums of Portugal will be filled when the
Amen.
revival comes. Not only that, I'm part of a movement called the Send, where it's about us sending laborers into the harvest field. We're going to Brazil next year in February. It's called the Send. 3 stadiums on the same day with 100,000 still on a waiting list. We believe the Portuguese people in Brazil and the Portuguese-speaking people in Portugal could light the fires that touch the whole world. So let's dream together.
Amen.
That stadiums will be filled with mass evangelism and mobilization right here in Portugal.
Amen. Okay, Pastor Engle, tell us a little about fasting and prayer. What's in your heart about that?
Yes, for years, we've been doing extended fasting. We believe that fasting is the deep preparation for the great revivals to come. The depth of our consecration and our preparation is how deep our revival will go. And so for the last 30 years, I've been mobilizing fasting and prayer throughout America and the world. And I'm literally here mobilizing Portugal. We believe a massive fasting movement, like John the Baptist prepared the way for Jesus. And then Jesus himself fasted 40 days before he ever started his evangelistic ministry. We believe in the next year and a half, there's going to be a great fasting preparation, and we're literally believing for the Send possibly to come to Portugal.
Amen.
The spring of 2021, daring to believe that thousands of young people from Portugal will be sent into the mission field, raised up as evangelists to reap the great harvest. And so this is why we're here. Come on, Portugal, lead the parade of history.
Amen. Pastor Engle has been doing a tour in Portugal, throwing the seed about prayer and fasting and revival. And I just pray that Portugal, we can rise up and make this revival come in this nation in Jesus' name.
March 1st through April 9th next year, we are calling for a 40-day fast worldwide. And we're coming to Portugal, daring to believe that the first nation in Europe, it could break out there and be the gateway to all of Europe.